To know someone thought this person deserves this scholarship, it's really meant a lot to me, and it's made me feel like the things that I've done have been worth it.
I was beyond elated. I was at work when I originally got the email, so to have come out and received such good news, it was the best feeling I could have imagined. I was beyond grateful.
The scholarship means a lot to me because it will help me with my studies at university.
I'm planning to use this scholarship to buy more art supplies, sort of to take some time off work because I have a part-time job, and then I'll be able to focus more on strengthening my own skills and practices.
It's just allowing me freedom. It's paying some of my bills so I can get to and from uni because I live about 30 miles away. I've got the kids as well, so I've got to sort of juggle. So it really just gives me some more time to concentrate on my studies.
It is an absolute privilege to be chosen. And without you, I would never be able to voice my background and show people that you can be anything you want to be, regardless of your disability.
People think nobody gets these. They do. Everyone's got the opportunity to get it.
It's possible to get this scholarship, just to have hope.
It's really, really motivated me. I genuinely don't think I could have got through this year without it.
This is icing on the biggest iced cake on the planet. It really is. It's the best thing I've done.